What's going on, guys? So in today's video, I'm going to show you guys a number of different ways of how to do a backflip. Now you can apply what I say in this video to learning a backflip on the ground or on the trampoline. And I'll also give you some tips and I'll fix some of the mistakes you may be making with your backflip. So let's get right into the video. Before I show you guys how to do a backflip, I think it's important to say that you do not need to know how to do a back handspring. And I also recommend that you learn this on the trampoline first, because it just makes it a lot more easier and it's a lot more safer to learn it on the trampoline first and then take it to the ground, but it's not necessary. So this is the first way to learn your backflip. So the first way to learn your backflip is to have someone spot you. Just have someone that you trust, just throw you over basically. This helps give you the feeling of doing a backflip so that you can do it on your own. That's how I learned it on the trampoline, but on the ground it didn't work out so much because it's harder to throw someone on the ground, on the hard ground, than on the trampoline. So for the second way to learn your backflip, you can just do what I basically did to learn my backflip, which you can see in my backflip progression video. I start from the side and then I get more closer to a backflip. Kind of hard to explain, but this is what it looks like. Okay, so it's actually the next day now, and I forgot to say this, but another thing you could do is to use a mini tramp. That's actually how I did my first backflip. For some people it might be scary, but for some of you it might actually feel like being on an actual trampoline, and that might help you. So that's another method. So now I'm going to go into some tips for doing backflip. So what I like to do is I like to have one foot right out in front of me, as you can see in this video, and right when I'm about to jump, I drag it back, and this just helps with my confidence for some reason. When I don't put my foot out, it doesn't feel right, but hopefully it helps you. Okay, so right now we're gonna look at some of the mistakes I made, and I'm gonna tell you guys how to fix those. So as I'm doing the backflip, I'm taking an extra jump right before I do the actual flip, I'm on a trampoline, but that just doesn't work because I'm obviously not on a trampoline. So it just kind of ruins the flip. It doesn't give you enough height when you do that. So make sure not to take that extra jump before the flip. So another thing you can see in the video is that I actually do not swing my arms enough, because what really helps with the backflip is when you swing your arms with a lot of force up. That really helps you get more momentum. Yeah, another thing I would do is just to tuck my knees, because in the video that's not what I did. You have to grab your knees a lot. The more you grab your knees and pull them in, the easier the backflip will be and easier to land. I didn't realize this for a long time, but when I started to actually tuck my knees a lot, then that's when the big difference really happened. Make sure to jump up and not backwards. That will help you a lot. So I think that's it for all the mistakes and tips. That's going to be it for today's video. Hope you enjoyed. If you are going to try doing a backflip, make sure you're being safe and use a lot of couch cushions or pillows or anything like that. Just be careful. Make sure someone's around, so if you get hurt, they can help you or something. So hope you guys enjoyed this video, and see you in the next one.